An old man is munching on something, making meow sounds. Daxin was startled, thinking, the old man next door is dying, how's he making noise? He was puzzled and gently lifted the curtain, and wow, it startled him, nearly making him run. Once he calmed down, he thought he might just be seeing things. He mustered courage, lifted the curtain, and found the old man lying still in bed. It was just an illusion. Daxin turned to lie down again and exclaimed, "Oh wow, something's really going on." But the old man was suddenly standing right next to him. The world felt eerily quiet as a hand grabbed Daxin's neck. He struggled, hit the alarm. The nurse rushed in, only to find Daxin grabbing his neck. Fortunately, the nurse quickly calmed Daxin. He said the old man next door stood up. But the nurse told him, "Did you just have a nightmare, sweetheart?" He was doing just fine in bed. How could he get up? "Just sleep it off and we'll discharge you tomorrow." After saying this, the nurse left the ward, but Daxin didn't dare to close his eyes again. He was too scared to sleep. He sat up, thinking, "I need to pray." As he chanted, the lotus seeds beside him moved. He turned around and saw the old man sitting up, reciting scriptures at Daxin. Daxin was so scared he nearly lost it. Chanting continued around him, and Daxin forgot all about the pain in his leg, crawling desperately towards the door. But the next second, the old man appeared right in front of him. Daxin screamed, "Help!" The nurse heard him and quickly called in her colleagues to help. They got Daxin back to bed, and to calm him down, the nurse gave him a shot. Daxin instantly passed out. Not long after, Daxin woke up from his faint and looked around, noticing nothing unusual. But is it really that simple? The old man was on him, ready to provide him with special services. The old man stepped forward, and the pain fully woke Daxin up. When he turned to look, the old man quickly ducked down. The old man tightly gripped Daxin's neck, and Daxin fought back with all his might, throwing punches until the old man was spitting blood. But the old man wouldn't let go. Life-threateningly close, Daxin yelled in anger, thinking, "What's happening?" It turned out that what had just happened was a nightmare. As the sun rose, the old man next door had also bit the dust. After pushing the body away, the nurse came to the ward and, without saying a word, knelt down to give Daxin a hottie. Daxin was bewildered. "It's not New Year's. Why are you bowing?" It was crowded outside. Everyone was kneeling in the corridor, having just defeated our Daxin. At that moment, Daxin seemed transformed, chewing gum and fearless. He was the leader of a cult. To keep his agenda alive, he took over Daxin's body, and from the moment Daxin entered the hospital, he had become a lamb for slaughter. Well, coming up next is the third story, The Roaming Backpacker. Nandu, Xiaoshui and Daimai, from Little Day's country, are backpacking in Thailand on a long journey. They had to stand by the roadside, trying to hitch a ride from kind-hearted strangers, but several Thai drivers just ignored them. Left with no options, they resorted to the secret weapon main. Sure enough, this time when they raised their hands, a big truck actually stopped. The truck driver, known as Big Brother, had a little buddy with him. They were transporting seafood, but they hadn't driven far. Suddenly, Big Brother received a phone call. Whatever the person said made him furious, and he began to yell and curse. He was so angry, he threw his phone. Both Little Buddy and Xiaoda were too scared to speak, fearing he would eat them alive. Just then, sounds of banging came from the back, loud enough to sound like someone was struggling in there. Xiaoshui stepped up to ask Big Brother what was in the back, but Big Brother was stone-faced and ignored him completely. Big Brother drove to a wilderness, pointed his gun, and warned, "One more word and you'll have lead for dinner." This terrified Xiaoda so much they barely dared to breathe. Then Big Brother opened the back, and the sight shocked Little Buddy into silence. Wow, it turned out there were countless decomposing bodies inside. Even flies were like, "No, we're out here." Big Brother was dumbfounded and decided to move the bodies first to burn them, using every ounce of strength he had. Finally, they managed to relocate all the bodies, and Little Buddy prepared to cut open the torso of a body. Just then, he had the moment of realization. Little Buddy was actually a fly dealer, and they were trying to hide fly in such a way they stuffed fly balls into mouths to dodge searches. Little Buddy found the leak too late, leading to the deaths. But Big Brother seemed entirely unaware and just blasted Little Buddy out of frustration. "Didn't I tell you not to deal with those people?" Hearing the commotion, two Little Buddies rushed over, horrified to see the bodies everywhere. Big Brother chastised Little Buddy. "The thing's done. You deal with the bodies. It'll take care of these two." Just then, Xiaoshui appeared, snatched Big Brother's gun, and yelled at them, "You two better stand still and explain yourselves." He seemed to have seen something terrifying, indeed, the dead body behind Xiao Shuai sat up, but he was completely oblivious.